at the confluence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela rivers at Haynes Field in Pittsburgh, PA. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Oh, you got to feel it, baby.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Flush to his right. He'll run it. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6.
Check. 48.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Well, it was 3rd down. Defensively, they were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off the field.
They're going to have to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Fresh off of 6 the other way, it's Herbert. Oh, he's going to take a shot. And this will be caught at the 30. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Mike 48. I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Christian McCaffrey, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are within a 2-point conversion of tying this game. Justin Tucker for the extra point. He's got it, so they take just the 1 here, and that makes it an 8-7 game in the first.
Bengals 8, Steelers 7. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. A fairly short kick from the 14. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Jackson on first down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
A gain of 11
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
Room here to run. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
The ball carrier.
That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
A nice opening right away as he'll maneuver his way up to the 32-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
A gain of 12.
So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
First down, Cincinnati.
53, Mike. You must be getting tired of seeing me.
They'll run on first down. It's Robinson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Brought down right.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Play brings up second and 10 at the 23-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10. And now Jackson will look to throw it, escaping the pressure right. And now he's going to use his leg. And I think the ball's out. And it's picked up by the Steelers. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. Past the 20. And he takes it back to the house. A fumble recovery for a Steelers score. Backbreaker, that'll drive the coach. The offensive coordinator just crazy. You get it all the way down there in the red zone, can't capitalize. Instead, they go the other way on the fumble return for a touchdown. How
about the aggressiveness of the defense, though? They're not about to just fall on a fumble, are they? Scoop and score is their motto, and they just did it.
Now Tucker to add the PAT.
Extra point.
This no good. Just his second miss of the year, and our score will stay right where it is.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Bengals take over first and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going, and they'll be looking to start fresh. Just a moment ago, they were backed up, coughed up the football, and then saw it go the other way for 6 points.
I just wonder, partner, sometimes they put such an emphasis on things, and you know in that situation, as they ran out there, they were told, take care of the football, don't cough it up. And sometimes that's the last thing you hear, and that's exactly what you do.
Coverage by Keanu Neal.
que vuela
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They go play action with Jackson. He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Paris Campbell, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals are going to jump back in front. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Jackson from the shotgun. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. They'll split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
At the 20-yard line.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Chuck Clark.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on 3rd.
Get off the field. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
14. Steelers 13.
Blue Dan. Mike 48, Mike 48. Okay, double up. Back to 60.
3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. He loses 4, and it brings up 4.
4-yard loss. It's 4th down.
A field goal gets them closer, but they say no thanks. We want the lead. And they are going for it. Herbert now. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Devin White. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. This is caught. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
Touchdown.
David Njoku. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals add on to their lead. So now the Bengals offense will stay out there as they'll decide to go for 2. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will get into the end zone. And it's now a 2-score game as the lead moves to 9.
Steelers 13. Michael Dixon set to kickoff.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown.
Jackson.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Find that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there is they were able to connect. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect.
That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to have this way down in Cincinnati territory. It's a big play there for the Steelers. 56 yards.
14-yard line.
Herbert operating from the red zone. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Christian McCaffrey with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Steelers are able to make this a close game again. Tucker now to add the point after.
The extra point.
And the lead is down to 2.
Makes the score Bengals 22, Steelers 20. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Today's sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Western Pennsylvania and Haynes Field in the Steel City of Pittsburgh. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Watch the screen, watch the screen. 60
And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll get this out wide to Metcalf. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
You ain't doing nothing today. Check, 48's the mic. Check. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. And bring it.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert being chased out left. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Another big gain or 2 in succession as this one goes for 32.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. 2nd down.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the Bengals' 35-yard line.
2nd and 10. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 17-yard line. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh 1st.
Yeah. Mike 48, Mike 48. Wall Street, screen. 19 tight, 19 tight. Wall Street. 48.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Taken down.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Herbert off of play action. Dancing to his left. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. Out of the gun, Herbert. Flushed out right. And he's going to look that one in one-handed. What a catch for the touchdown. The touchdown giving him the first quarter lead. Remember, they lost a rough game 2 weeks ago. Then they had to sit through the open week, but a good start here.
And just think about everyone around them, everyone around the organization. When you lose headed into that open week, everyone's cringing because you don't have a chance to get on the horse and ride it again for at least 2 weeks. Well, they were able to take that time, use it constructively, and now they're back in form.
Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
5-yard line. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Play action. Now Jackson. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. K'Lavon Chaisson able to record his 5th sack of the season.
It may be cliche, but it is something that holds up over time, doesn't it? If you're the visitors, you don't want to let the crowd in the game early.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they did there. But you said also this defense, they're going to give them a lot of looks like we just saw there, aren't they?
They certainly are. They're a proud unit, and they're going to ride the momentum of this crowd with them, and that's why they got after them early.
We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. And that will skip out of bounds right at about the 18-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Now, they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in this 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
The 28-yard line.
Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to step it up.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29.
26.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun, Herbert. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 1st down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
48.
They're going to try and throw. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
79 Broncos. Hey, alert 48. Alert. Hey, we don't like the 48 right now. Let's go. Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet.
From the 50, here's Herbert. Buying time to his left. Pass incomplete.
Herbert on the keeper. Thrown away and incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Mike 48, Mike 48.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 yards there and a first down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Hey, watch the screen, watch the screen.
McCaffrey. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15.
Mike spoke. Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. 44's the Mike. 44's the Mike.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. His throw incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
The Steelers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. On the move to his left. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line.
Man, we see a lot of quarterbacks try and do this. They get out of the pocket, they get in trouble, and they try and force the ball into their star receiver to make a play, sometimes whether he's open or not. And I think this time, it was definitely an or not.
After the interception, here's Jackson rolling to his right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
Number 23.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Got an open man. That's Campbell. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Bengals.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
23.
They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
A gain of 13 yards.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the second quarter. And this offense hoping to change that right here. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
If you're going to run against this unit, especially down here, just beware. I mean, they're the top rushing defense in the league.
Yeah, and then they go ahead and they double down with the whole thing because you think, okay, let's throw the ball. Oh, yeah, that's right. They defend the pass pretty well, too. Very difficult task right now.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. And now he'll tuck it and run. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Open man is Samuel, complete. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
Pickup. It's now 4th down.
And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals.
On the keeper,
Lamar Jackson with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game. So now the Bengals offense will stay out there as they'll decide to go for two. He's going to keep it again. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
Bengals 8, Steelers 7. Michael Dixon set to kick off.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. And he'll give it here to his running back. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit.
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 24-yard line.
That's good for a Pittsburgh Steeler.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, but now it'll be 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
44, Mike, 44. Spoko's the Mike Spoko. You don't want that.
Play action. It's Herbert.
You don't want it.
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. DK Metcalf as the first half is winding down. And the Steelers are going to retake the lead. That's why you've got your star out there. Throw the ball to him. They did.
That's simply saying we don't care what coverage you put out there. He's so good. We're going there with the football anyway, and there's not a thing you can do about it.
Inside the red zone, they go to him. He gets it done. And now the Steeler offense staying out there, and they'll go for 2. Oh, look at this. They're not even going to get the 2-point play off. Maybe too much indecision. It's going to cost them 5 yards. That's going to set them back 5 yards. And now the Steeler offense staying out there, and they'll go for 2.
Hey, alert 3, alert 3.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. And that is caught for the 2 points. And that one was made so tough by the penalty, pushing them back to the 7. They still got it done, though.
Yeah, and the big surprise is that the extra point unit doesn't run out there with the kicker. Okay, you move it back to the 7, but they felt like they needed to have it, and they felt like they had a good play call, and they were successful.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken.
A gain of 15.
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. One play has them up past the 40 already and another 1st and 10. Play action. It's Jackson. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Quick strike out wide by Jackson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
The Bengals with work to do in this 3rd quarter, but they'll get the football first as we are back underway. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line.
Right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. So we got man.
They'll run here with Robinson. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Jackson. He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
Jackson,
and he gets it down to the 32.
Number 23.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down.
3rd down.
Catch made here by Campbell. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Quick slant to Brown. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Cincinnati.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Robinson. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 13-yard line.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Throwing is Jackson. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Forced out to his left. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
Now that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a first down and inside the 5-yard line.
And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Lamar Jackson with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game. So now the Bengals offense will stay out there as they'll decide to go for 2. And now we've got a man a little jumpy here. Maybe trying to block the extra point. With that mistake, they only need 1 yard.
And that could make all the difference, right? When you're talking about goal line play where inches count, move it up 1 entire yard, that could make all the difference for the guys trying to get the points.
So now the Bengals offense will stay out there as they'll decide to go for 2. He's going to run again. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is